What is the true meaning of happiness? This question, as old as time itself, prompts us to embark on a journey of self-discovery. Most people tend to misconstrue the concept of happiness. Frequently in our contemporary society, it's associated with material wealth or a life filled with constant pleasure. Happiness is often seen as an endless string of joyous moments or a life devoid of discomfort and pain. Can this really be the essence of true joy? Can it be sustainable? Or is it merely a fleeting illusion, leaving us in a perpetual state of yearning? Enter Stoicism, an ancient philosophy offering a unique perspective. Born in the heart of Greece, Stoicism reveals a different to happiness, one less traveled, far removed from superficiality and transient pleasures. It urges us to seek joy within ourselves, not in external possessions. Let's walk in the shoes of the for a moment. Imagine a reality where happiness isn't defined by your wealth or the material things you possess. Visualize a life where joy is about accepting what is, rather than chasing pleasure or evading pain. This is the world as seen by Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. These Stoic philosophers perceived happiness differently than we might today. Rather than associating happiness with material affluence or a life without challenges, they considered it a state of inner tranquility and satisfaction, a sense of inner peace that comes from accepting life as it is, not as we wish it to be. As we venture into the realm of Stoic philosophy, let's challenge our pre-existing ideas of happiness. Let's question the societal constructs that link joy with possessions and pleasure. The Stoics, particularly Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, had a different vantage point on happiness, which might astonish you. We are about to delve into their wisdom and potentially uncover our unique path to genuine joy. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. This profound quote from Marcus Aurelius's Meditations introduces us to the concept of amor fati, a term that literally translates to love of fate. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic and a Roman emperor, was well acquainted with the unpredictable nature of life and the adversities it often presents. He recognized that life is filled with uncontrollable events, and it's not these events but how we respond to them that forms our character and defines us. Through his teachings, he prompts us to not only accept the good and the bad with equanimity, but to love our fate, for it is our own unique journey, our own path to tread. He asserted that this acceptance does not render us passive spectators of our lives. On the contrary, should continue to strive, to act, and to make the best of our circumstances. But we should do so with the understanding that not everything is within our control. Marcus Aurelius found solace and contentment accepting his fate, never allowing external circumstances to manipulate his inner peace. He believed that happiness is an inside job deriving from the acceptance of our fate and the understanding that we can handle whatever life hurls our way. This concept of amor fati is not about resignation, about empowerment. It's about owning your life, your decisions, your responses to the world around you. It's about finding joy in the journey, not just the destination. By embracing our fate, by accepting and loving it, we can liberate ourselves from the clutches of external circumstances and find inner peace, contentment, and ultimately, true happiness. Accepting and loving our fate introduces us to a profound sense of peace, a keystone of true happiness. Indeed, amor fati is an empowering journey towards self-discovery and contentment. From the pages of Seneca's De Vita Beata, we are nudged into reflecting on the fleeting nature of life. In his wisdom, he paints life as a transient whisper, a momentary presence that is here today and may not be tomorrow. This is not a call to despair, but an awakening, a timely reminder of our existence's impermanence that should make us cherish the time we have. The cornerstone of Seneca's philosophy was living a life of virtue and profound meaning. He poignantly penned, "It is not that we have a short space of time, but that we waste much of it. Life is long enough, and it has been given in sufficiently generous measure to allow the accomplishment of the very greatest things, if the whole of it is well invested." His words challenge us not just to live but to live well. His lessons urge us to spend our time wisely, to chase virtue and wisdom, to nurture significant relationships, and to contribute positively to our surroundings. This belief in life's fleeting essence acts as a compass guiding us towards appreciating the present moment in all its glory. Rather than being chained by anxieties over the future or regrets over the past, we should focus on the present and the beauty it holds. It's about completely immersing ourselves in the moment, experiencing it in its raw form, rather than going through the motions. It channels our attention to what truly counts. In the grand scale of life, many of our daily troubles and stresses are immaterial. Instead, our concentration should lie in the things that bring us genuine joy and fulfillment, those that resonate with our principles and aid our growth as individuals. This doesn't imply that we neglect planning for the future or learning from the past. Instead, it's about achieving a balance, living fully in the now, and making decisions that mirror our long-term values and aspirations. The briefness of life should inspire us to lead a virtuous and authentic life, the secret key to unlocking genuine happiness. As we steer our lives, let us carry Seneca's wisdom as a beacon. Life is short, so live it well. The stage opens with a figure of resilience, wisdom, and acceptance. Epictetus, a former slave who evolved into a renowned philosopher. His journey from chains to enlightenment brought forth a profound revelation, the belief that the essence of true freedom and happiness is nestled in acceptance. A thought process shaped by a man who had tasted the bitter flavors of life, yet managed to brew a concoction peace and contentment. His teachings paint a vivid picture of life, illustrating our need to differentiate between elements within our control and beyond. Picture life as a river in ceaseless flow, embracing everything in its path: rocks, fallen leaves, debris, and blooming flowers. A natural force that is beyond control, persistently unpredictable and eternally in motion. We, the human race, are akin to leaves dancing to the river's tunes. While we lack the power to tame the river's course, what lies in our control is how we choose to navigate it. Epictetus preached that the key to happiness is rooted in this very comprehension. He proposed a simple division of life's happenings into two categories: aspects we can control and those beyond our reach. The sphere of our control encompasses our actions, thoughts, and reactions. On the contrary, what we cannot influence includes the actions of others, natural calamities, the relentless flow of time, or the painful loss of a loved one. When we strive to manipulate the uncontrollable, we invite frustration, anxiety, and disappointment. However, when we concentrate on what we can control, our reactions, mindset, inner landscape, we uncover a sense of liberation. It's a liberation from the incessant need to rearrange the world around us, a liberation from the dread of the unknown, a liberation from the fetters of discontentment. By conceding to the uncontrollable essence of the world, we liberate ourselves from the shackles of unrealistic expectations. We learn to sail smoothly on life's river, surrendering to its highs and lows, its unpredictable meanders, with a tranquil soul and a resilient heart. This acceptance is not a symbol of surrender or defeat, but a sign of understanding life's rhythm and seeking peace within its cadence. By discerning what we can and what we can't control, we unlock the gateway to freedom and contentment, paving our path towards genuine happiness. The wisdom of Epictetus, this road of acceptance, has the potential to guide each one of us towards a life rich in joy and fulfillment. In our exploration of happiness through the lens of Stoicism, we encountered diverse perspectives. We began with Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and philosopher, who emphasized the importance of exercising control over our reactions to life's challenges. His meditations serve as a profound reminder that our happiness is not dictated by circumstances, but by our perception of them. Next, we delved into the teachings of Seneca, the eloquent statesman, who taught us to cherish the quality of our days, not merely their quantity. From his De Vita Beata, we learn to appreciate the brevity of life, to live fully in the present, and to seek joy in the here and now. Lastly, we turn to Epictetus, the former slave turned philosopher, who provided the valuable lesson of accepting the things we cannot change and focusing on those we can. Epictetus reminded us that our happiness is in our own hands, and it lies in recognizing our limitations, embracing our abilities, and accepting ourselves. As we come to the end of our journey, we realize that these timeless Stoic teachings, though centuries old, are still profoundly relevant today. They challenge the common narrative of happiness, that it's found in material wealth, success, or societal validation, and guide us towards a more authentic joy rooted in self-awareness, acceptance, and inner peace. Let's embrace these Stoic teachings, unlock the door to a life of deeper fulfillment, where true happiness springs from within us.